Hello YouTube, this is Ezekiel doing part 2 of a combat mission Fortress Italy during action report, you could say. Where we left off last time, I had occupied this about a third of the map from my deployment zone, and we had spotted the Americans moving in force on the left. We just received some reinforcements, some Italian light vehicles and tankettes, so we might as well continue. I've got to really try and put some more pressure on this left flank. I'm thinking this little hill and clump of trees here could be a good position if I can get there in time. So I've got another reduced rifle squad. So we're gonna let's get up there quickly. I am thinking we could move these vehicles up quickly, but I'll at least get them behind this barn, but I'm just well aware the Americans do get some vehicles as well in this game, with not exactly tanks, but they do get some good vehicles such as I think it's a half tracks and a lot of 50 caliber machine guns. Apologies, a little bit off today. Yeah, last night was a bit of a late one because of work, but it's getting close to lunchtime here, and when I'm recording this, and it's also a public holiday, so we should get through a little bit. I'm recording this on Anzac Day here in Australia and New Zealand, which is the pretty much commemorating the first time our country's armed forces went into battle in the Gallipoli campaign in World War I, and just it's a day of remembrance for our fallen soldiers. So a lot of Australians just treat it as a good excuse to have a day off, but no, it has got, I must admit, in the last few years it has, the meaning of it has picked up some, with just reading in the media this morning that once again there's been increased levels of attendance at dawn services and the like, so that's good. This heavy machine gun is not exactly doing much here, so I'm thinking of moving it. At least to the hill here. Maybe I can yeah, ideally I'd want to. It is the wrong deployment. I thought it would there would be an attack for, around here, but down this road. But I will try to get it up to one of these buildings. But I'll go halfway at the moment, see what I can see from there. Okay, looks like they're coming across the bridge, not going towards that buildings, they're coming towards me. Okay, that's good. I was scared they're going to occupy those buildings there on that side of the map there and give them some victory points. That squad is really not surviving. So, it's good, let them come towards my guns. This also means this heavy machine gun may get good chance to fire on some troops in the open. The fact they didn't actually get, I don't think they got shot, so there mustn't be much left over here from the Americans. Must have been a bit of a feint. Wait and see. Okay, just checking so the truck with extra ammo or something special on it, but not to be. just let the vehicles cover the flanks. And, I'm thinking not really doing much there, so quickly move you into some form of concealment and cover behind this hill, and then quickly move up into a closer position. So what I'll do there, I'll pause for about 10 seconds and then let them look at the surroundings, and yeah, might as well try and occupy it now. That's the company HQ. Where's the other squad HQs? The squad HQs have that breeder LMG, so definitely want to try and get them up. Okay, we've got another force back here. This is the weirdest order of battle, I must admit. Desperately trying to work out who's who. Gonna move them a little bit closer, just so the company commander can give them orders if need be. Some extra rifles up there. I'm really just focusing on trying to get numbers because I've just got the I think it's 6.5mm rifle, so not exactly the best. Just trying to concentrate the rifles in areas just to try and overwhelm the Americans with rifle fire. Just the lack of heavy machine guns and light machine guns is disturbing, but makes a good challenge. At least they're not running. They're actually, they do get panicked, but at least they're holding. Okay, the heavy machine guns spotted a few already and they're opening up. That's good. Okay. Thinking that building could be a little bit problematic. Yeah, I think I'll hold off from there at the moment. May live to regret that decision, but okay, so I'll also redeploy these guys. Let's get rid of those trees. Okay. So when I get rid of the trees, so to speak, I always put it down to trunks. The simple reason is it still tells you where roughly the density of the trees are, so that does play a big importance. Okay, so yeah, he's got a good line of sight there. Okay. think that's going to be the best I can do at the moment. Yeah, as I was saying about the trees, if you get rid of the trunks completely, it can sort of mess with the density of the area for forests and that. So I always try and keep at least the trunks on. Sounds really silly, but yeah, it's just a personal preference. I'm just trying to keep these vehicles safe until I can sort of know when there's a good American infantry target. Already there's a vehicle contact there, so I really want to keep them out of range of the enemy vehicles. Problem, I've got really no intel. I'm not really getting any feedback, I should say, about am I getting it? Have I got any kills yet, or am I giving the Americans pause? They're still advancing, but I just don't know yet if I'm actually doing any damage. So, as you can see, the Americans at range do have a good rate of fire. Incredibly good rate of fire. Okay, it's time for you guys to duck. Okay, that's got to be a target in that little clump there with their mortars. Okay, let's see. Yep, yeah, you can actually see something. Alright. Okay. Alright, so they can actually directly see it, don't have to call it in. They can, they sort of can, alright. So, let's see what's there. So we've got, looks like 2 squads. Okay, this could be nice, good target. This one's running out of ammo, I may give him a target briefly command. This one's just arrived on the field. Got a little bit more ammo, but they do chew through it really quickly, as we saw in the last video. Let you fire the full minute though. Okay. I'll let you run up to that building. Okay, that should be good. Some extra rifles downrange. I think we've still got the reinforcements up now on this left flank. I think they just focus on that heavy machine gun. That will be good. And maybe them too. That should definitely keep it suppressed, I'd say. Okay, contacts returned on this side. Please fire. And that's good. This is good. This heavy machine gun is a good position to just put a target arc, let it fire at anything it sees straight down this road. Basically, it's covering this road area, which really marks the halfway point of the map from memory. Yeah, well, sort of does. Good lane of fire, so don't think I'll move that again for a while unless something changes. It is risk of being flanked from here, but I haven't got no sound contacts, nothing yet there, but I have to keep an eye on it. Never a good sign. Yep, the rate of fire has really increased now. What we got here? I think it's Greyhound, I think it was. slowly getting whittled away in that building. Okay, causing some damage. These mortars, I mean, I remember when the game first came out, I mean, I didn't play with the Italians much, I still haven't really played with them a lot. It's one of the few forces I really haven't touched a lot. But I remember everyone complaining, not complaining, but going, oh my god, those mortars the Italians have are absolutely deadly. So they do hit on target really well, very accurate. So, oh, there we go, first confirmed casualty for the Americans. So, yeah, they do have some strong points. There's a casualty over here, putting the way through. And those guys have been able to set up good. Could run to that building. That would be an interesting risk. Let's see what other forces have got though. Yeah, these guys back here, they're not getting any good line of sight, so I may actually move them all up. And I'll change this to a... I'm just going to actually confirm. Okay, oh, enemy mortar at 60mm, that could be interesting. I miss radios. Okay, I could actually do a target area around there. Let's have a look, see if I can actually, because this is definitely a priority target, any type of high explosive is. Yes, we can. Okay, so yes please. Both of them can, this is good. Okay, that should be one mortar dead, fingers crossed. See, the problem is with this little avenue here, if they get into the building, Americans got some good cover. And with their M1 Grands, a little bit scared I won't have enough firepower to push them out. I'll have to take the risk. I don't want to let that guy advance without nothing else in that building to cover his ass. It's also another good thing to remember with mortars. It does take a while to actually re-aim, so usually there's always going to be a few rounds in the air, so to speak, between turns. So don't be scared to retarget. Wouldn't bet an entire plan on it, but always remember there's probably also a few more rounds that will be falling. Okay, we've got a half track. Okay, that's not deployed. Alright. I think that was a good turn. See what that, I think that half track's coming straight down that road actually. Where are you going? And who can actually see you? that's what I'm. That's what I'm not looking forward to with my light vehicles. Okay, so my scout team here can see them. What I may actually do... Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, the thing with... so being discussed at the moment on the forums is the strength... Sorry, the protection that half-tracks, both German and American, you know, do the gunners die too easily? And I must admit, I don't know, I'm not too sure about the history. I know there's some sources saying it's a death trap to be at the gunner position of a half-track, but I don't know, just they do seem to die incredibly quickly. Same as tank commanders. You'd think a good tank commander could, unless he's ambushed, could duck and get under cover pretty damn quickly. I must admit, they do seem to die very, very easily. So I don't know what's going to be, if anything's going to be changed there. Probably not. I mean, it's not game breaking, but I must admit it does seem a bit annoying that it's generally impossible to keep out to keep your tank commanders and your half tracks fully manned at all times. Okay, I'm just going to change that to target the mortar directly. Okay, we've still got some more guys here. This mortar will... I think these mortar rounds in this little clump of troops here was about 2 squads. I think that's actually sort of give them half a moment of pause. It's only really that one squad that's taking considerable casualties. These guys down a bit closer. Okay, the odd casualty here and there. Lots of movement in that corner there. Okay, they're losing. I've got to move them. Especially before I lose the gunner. The LMG is really the only thing worthwhile in that squad. Or that team. Yeah, you may actually go behind the building in that wall there. That could be interesting. Okay, there's that. It's only 3 rifles. May actually take the shot to actually try and take out some of those gunners. I remember playing as the Americans in this mission. I lost so many half-track gunners to rifle fire. So we always used to have like a half a team sitting back in the half-track ready to always take on the guns. So that could work in my favour. Well, I know one vehicle's going that way. There's another Greyhound, I think it was also maybe going that way, so maybe it's only an infantry attack here. If it is, I may move these vehicles right around here to really lay on the hurt. The question is, do you do that, take the risk and do it now? I'll give it another minute or so before I make that call. Forward observer and another half track, okay. Whoa, what's this? Rifle grenade, very accurate. Okay, looks like getting all the vehicles down this way. Okay. Incredibly accurate rifle grenades. Okay, I want to go back in time. See, there's a few hits. I want to see if I get anyone here. And they're not. The gunners really aren't protected in these American half tracks, I must admit. Can't seem to see the mark. That's a nice heavy machine gun. My truck gets hit. But even just the odd bit of rifle fire is enough to scare them. So... okay, for there, looks like they are going into the trees. Ranger, okay. Sorry, it's bringing back memories of childhood cartoons. Every rifle is needed. Starting to sound like the Soviets. I didn't realise even now the section HQ back here. A crazy, crazy order of battle. And yeah, just focus on that if you can. Okay, the vehicle's going that way. I'm going to try and cause some infantry casualties. So what is that? Just a breeder, okay. Twin-linked breeder. There is a good thing about this time period, there's no bazookas yet. And no Panzertrex on my side either. So it does allow your vehicles a little bit more freedom to experiment. Same at my vehicles couldn't really stop bullets. Okay. Oh, that's how they're dying. I think they're getting shot up by these guys in the woods. Oh no, that's my guy shooting at them. That's fine by me. I'll give some high explosive help. I see you. Okay. over here, this heavy machine gun's probably going to be required to shoot some half-tracks. Hasn't got a good line of sight though, so I have to I'm thinking about redeploying it. But it's having some fun over there at the moment, so I think we're good. Oh, I didn't move that section. I always forget one section to move. Very, very tight. Damn, okay. Looks like two sections, two squads. I think I've got the firepower to take care of that. Oh, there goes the gunner. Rifle grenades again. That must mean I am losing troops. I just can't... What was that? Do they have bazookas? I thought they didn't. Whatever it was, it made my guys get down. But I do have... Let's go back. What was that? Rifle grenade or something, I'm not too sure. Oh, wait a second. It's over here. Okay then. Going to be a little exposed being separated, but what ground is this? Let's make it a little bit better. This will give them their best option. Okay. This could get interesting, going that far away from the infantry. Meanwhile, there's the... oh, they got 20 mils. Okay. That's something. Not what this one does. Weird looking vehicle. I have to redeploy those across to here if there's any trouble with those half-tracks, but it doesn't seem to be. They're not advancing. Oh, it's in a scout car. Right. Let's look at this. Oh, okay, so it's not a Greyhound. Just a scout car, that's good. These guys in East Hill, they're not really doing anything anymore, they're just dying, so... What do I do here? I think we're going to fall back for the moment. Get them. Fall back. I would race them to that building, but I don't think there's... don't think it's going to be worth it. Open fire. Every rifle is needed. Just going to try and turn. So just give him the fast command one just to dash, get away from that hill there. Meanwhile, these guys are going to have some fun. Yeah. Alright. One more half track still over here. Right. Damn, lost one. Is it my mortar? No. Yeah, it's my mortar. Ouch, that's not looking good. Damn, okay, able to redeploy that scout vehicle. Just really want to know what took out that tankette. I mean, it's not exactly what you call it armoured, so it could be anything. Okay. Maybe it is a bazooka. Try and just going to try and take out some of the gunners there. While the let up from this hill subsides. Because that is a nasty, nasty weapon. And once again, this heavy machine gun's really got nothing to shoot at. Really churn through their ammo, but slowly getting there, I think. Right in line for that scout car, I think. Will it survive? I'll have to take the risk, I think. Does cause damage. I'll tell you, one or two shells on this map, it would be absolute game over. That could be handy. That's what a dual heavy machine gun does. a zook, isn't it? I have to move that guy behind the building. Okay, just move you a little bit further forward. It came from that. It came from over there. So yeah, should be about right. Just keep shooting that vehicle. Have another shot. And over here, a little bit off. Bear with us. There we go. That's platoon HQ, so I'm going to try and knock out those HQ units. Could be good. HQ units and also the vehicles, just keep them pinned down. It's probably the good plan at the moment. Yep, they're really wasting their time there. It's a little bit off. Just going to get him to turn. I actually just get him to move actually around there. Let's set up from there, just on that little bit higher ground. Should give him a much better field of fire. Yeah. Okay, should be a little bit better. As I said before, strangest order of battle. Okay, I'll probably do one more bonus minute before we call this part a day. Reload faster. Half track and try again. That's the second half track. Could be interesting. I think it's going to overwhelm me, those two half tracks in this flank. Something to really worry about now. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there. So from last video where we really had a problem in terms of this flank, look, I think we've really stabilised this advance now. That's got a lot of casualties in there and probably some back here. So I think the new threat's going to be over here for part 3 of this series. But we'll leave that for next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, leave comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.